Eddie, ahead of the visit of Wigan, a look at their squad list. Even though they've been relegated, they're still packed with Premier League experience.
Yeah, they've kept the majority of their squad from last year, so I think that shows how strong they're going to be. From their perspective, I would feel that they will feel they're stronger, really, because they've added some good players with Premier League experience. I think they've been wise in the transfer market, so yeah, it's going to be another really good test for us.
Have you had any, well, you've obviously had pre-match preparation and thoughts on them, anything that you can expand on about them?
Well, no, I thought they were a really good football side last year and were slightly unlucky, I think, to go down in the end. They've obviously got a new manager now, Owen's come in and he'll put his own stamp on the team. But I think the big focus for their perspective was keeping the squad together, and I think they've been successful in that with the majority of players. Feel that they had a good talent in their squad anyway. So it'd be a really good test for our players to play against players really that established themselves in the Premier League, had done really well for a number of years. So that's the size of the test ahead of us this week.
A couple of players who caught the eye there are obviously Grant Holt, who did very well for Norwich in the Premier League, and Chris McCann is a player you know very well. I believe you handed the captaincy to at Burnley. Yeah,
I mean, Grant's slightly surprised that he moved to the Championship because he had a successful year last year and scored a lot of goals. So he's one that we definitely have to be aware of. And Chris, we know all about from our time at Burnley and did very well for us for a couple of years, and is a very good player. So no, we're aware of their strengths, but also from our perspective, we did well against them in the two FA Cup games, although they're a totally different game this time. Hopefully that should give us confidence.
Just tell us about the week you've had following the Watford game. Obviously the fixtures don't get any easier. You're playing a team relegated from the Premier League after you've played a team that nearly got in the Premier League last week.
Well, I think from our perspective it was a case of dusting ourselves down and learning from what happened, certainly analysing what happened. I think you have to do that, and then drawing a line under it and moving forward and moving on. I felt for 45 minutes we were excellent. I was really pleased at half time, and the second half was a difficult one for us after conceding so early into the half. But definitely lessons to be learned. We're a young group, and I'm sure we'll get better from that.
And a quick injury roll call ahead of the game?
Where do you want to start, Neil?
Thank you.